Okay, be honest for a second. How many times have you scrolled through your feed, seeing people living their absolute best lives in Bali, or sipping coffee in Paris, or exploring Tokyo, and you just felt that major FOMO? We've all been there. You want to see the world, taste the food, and meet the people, but maybe your bank account is saying, no, please sit down. Well, guess what? You don't need a plane ticket today. We are going to take a massive trip around the globe right now, from the comfort of wherever you are sitting. We're going to talk about the weird, the wonderful, and the delicious things that make every country totally unique. Alright guys, let's get into this. We're talking about culture today, and when I say culture, I don't mean boring history books. I mean the vibe, the food, the music, the stuff that actually matters. Since I'm hanging out here in the USA, we've gotta start with what it's actually like to live here. You see movies, and you probably think you know the deal, but the reality is kind of funny. If you ever watch a video about things that will give you culture shock in America, the number one thing is always the speed. Seriously, we are so fast. When someone here says, "Hi, how are you?" they don't actually want to know your life story. They're usually walking past you while they say it. It's just a reflex. It's polite, but it's super quick. And let's be real about the food portions. If you order a small soda in the US, it's basically a swimming pool of sugar. The portions are huge. But the best vibe in the US, it's definitely summer BBQ culture. Everyone is outside, grilling burgers, wearing shorts, music playing. It's super informal. We don't really do the whole formal title thing. Everyone is on a first name basis pretty much immediately. It's chill, but it's loud. But okay, let's trade that burger for something else and head south to Brazil. Now, if the US is chill, Brazil is warm literally and emotionally. The people there, they have zero issues with personal space. They are huggers. They are touchers. If you meet a Brazilian, you're basically family in 5 minutes. It's such a welcoming vibe. And you can't talk about Brazil without talking about passion. Whether it's samba music or soccer, especially soccer, it's not just a sport there, it's like a religion. And the food, a broken bar. Guys, have you heard of churrasco? It's this massive BBQ event with endless meat, rice, and beans. It is absolutely delicious. Plus, you've got the Amazon rainforest and beaches that look like they're from a movie. It's just a beautiful, high-energy place. Now, let's fly all the way across the ocean. We are landing in Asia. First stop, India. India is a broken bar intense, in the best way possible. It's an explosion of color. If you've ever seen the Holi festival, where everyone throws colorful powder at each other, that is the perfect example of the Indian spirit. It's chaotic fun. And the food, it's legendary. We are talking curries, spices, and that amazing naan bread. But here is a pro tip. Tea is life in India. They call it chai. It's not just a drink, it's a social network. People drink it multiple times a day to chat and connect. Also, family is huge there. You'll often find grandmas, parents, and kids all living in one house. It's a very tight-knit, respectful culture. Speaking of respect, let's hop over to Japan. This is a total 180 from the US. In the US, we are loud and informal. In Japan, everything is about politeness and order. People don't hug when they meet, they bow. It's this quiet sign of respect. And let me tell you, the country is spotless. People actually take pride in cleaning their own streets and schools. And the trains? Listen. If a train is scheduled for 9 o'clock a.m., it leaves at 9 o'clock a.m., not a minute later. It is incredibly organized. The food there, like sushi and ramen, isn't just lunch, it looks like art. It's so pretty you almost don't want to eat it. Plus, if you go in the spring, you get the cherry blossoms, those pink trees that make everything look magical. Now, let's get a little more chaotic again and head to Vietnam. I absolutely love Vietnamese food. Specifically pho. It's this noodle soup that is just a broken bar chef's kiss. And in Vietnam, having soup for breakfast is totally normal. You sit on these tiny plastic stools on the sidewalk, watching the world go by. And when I say world go by, I mean thousands of motorbikes. Cities like Hanoi are swarming with scooters. Crossing the street there is basically an extreme sport. but the people are so kind. You'll still see people wearing the non-law, those conical hats, to keep the sun off. It's a very hardworking, hustle culture kind of place. Right the next door is Thailand. You might have heard it called the land of smiles, and honestly, accurate. People smile through everything there. Even if there's a problem or a difficult situation, they smile to keep the vibe positive. It's such a healthy way to live. Thailand is also visually stunning, big golden temples everywhere, and elephants are a huge symbol of the culture. But a warning for my foodies, when they say spicy, they mean spicy. Thai chili peppers do not mess around, so be careful. Now, let's jump down to the islands. Indonesia. This country is actually made up of thousands of islands, which is wild to think about. That means there are so many different mini cultures inside one country. Bali is the one everyone knows. It's got the beaches, the surfing, and the spiritual vibes. They have this beautiful fabric called batik with these intricate patterns that people wear for special events. And for food, you have to try nasi goreng. It's basically the ultimate fried rice. It's simple, but it hits the spot every time. Okay, let's go to a place that is super green and full of life, Bangladesh. This country has so many rivers, so everything is lush and green. The people here are famous for being incredibly friendly. If you visit, someone is definitely going to invite you over for tea. But the coolest thing? The rickshaws. These are three-wheeled bikes for passengers, but they aren't just vehicles. They are painted with bright, bold colors and pictures. They are like moving art galleries in the middle of traffic. It's energetic, it's loud, and people there love their fish and rice. It's the staple meal. Right near there is Myanmar. This place feels very traditional. If you walk around, you'll see people with this yellow paste on their faces. It's called tanaka. It comes from a tree, and it acts like sunscreen and makeup. It's super unique. Also, Myanmar is known for pagodas, these gold towers. In some cities, you look up and the whole skyline just glimmers with gold. It's breathtaking. Alright, let's switch up the vibe completely. We are heading to the Middle East and North Africa. First up, Turkey. Turkey is super cool because it's literally the bridge between Europe and Asia. In Istanbul, you get a mix of both worlds. The coffee there, strong, like, wake you up for 3 days strong. And the markets, or grand bazaars, are amazing. You can buy carpets, spices, lamps. It's a shopper's paradise. The people are very hospitable. They serve tea in these cute little glasses shaped like tulips. It's a very warm culture. Then there's Egypt. Obviously, when we think of Egypt, we think of the pyramids and the Sphinx, and yeah, those are some of the most beautiful places on earth to see history. But modern Egypt is lively. Cairo is a city that never sleeps. It's loud, it's fun, and Egyptians have a great sense of humor. They love to joke around. Life there revolves around the Nile River. And for food, you have to try kosheri. It sounds weird. It's rice, pasta, and lentils all mixed together, but it is cheap and so tasty. It's the ultimate comfort food. Moving west, we hit Morocco. Morocco feels like a fairy tale. The old cities, called medinas, are like mazes. You will get lost, but that's the fun part. You turn a corner and smell spices, or see leather being dyed, or smell a tagine cooking. A tagine is this clay pot used to slow cook meat and veggies. And you can't visit Morocco without drinking mint tea. They jokingly call it Moroccan whiskey, but it's just super sugary mint tea. They drink it all day long. Right the next door is Algeria. This is actually the biggest country in Africa. It's got a crazy landscape, the Mediterranean Ocean on top and the massive Sahara Desert on the bottom. So you get beaches and sand dunes. The food staple here is couscous, which is eaten with meat and veggies. Because of history, there's a big mix of French and Arabic influences there, which makes the culture really unique. And finally, our last stop, Saudi Arabia. This place is changing so fast right now, but the traditions run deep. Hospitality is the #1 rule. If you are a guest, you are being treated like a king. They will serve you gawa, which is Arabic coffee, And dates. Dates are those sweet little fruits that taste like caramel. The desert is a huge part of life there. People love to go camping in the dunes under the stars or watch camel races. It's peaceful and adventurous at the same time. Going through this list, I just realized something. We talked about so many different places, from the busy streets of New York to the quiet temples of Thailand. But there is a pattern here. Did you catch it? Everywhere you go, people just want to share food. They want to be with their families. They want to treat guests with kindness. Whether it's a BBQ in the USA, a tea party in India, or dates in Saudi Arabia, we all basically want the same things. We want connection. Learning about culture isn't just about memorizing facts. It's about realizing that even though we dress differently or speak differently, we are all pretty much the same on the inside. And that is a pretty cool realization. I honestly feel like I just lived a whole year of travel in the last 10 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip as much as I did. Now, I have a little challenge for you. I want to know about you. Which of these cultures sounded the coolest to you? Or, even better, tell me one special thing about your culture in the comments. I read through them and I love seeing where you guys are from. If you had fun hanging out with me today, please smash that like button. It really helps the video get seen by more people. And if you want to keep learning and exploring the world with us, hit that subscribe button for 10-Minute English Academy. We post lessons that are actually fun, so you don't want to miss out. Share this with a friend who loves travel. Thanks for listening, guys. You are awesome. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.